Top 10 happiest countries on the planet to travel. Money, sunlight, and warm weather don't equate happiness. For some, happiness may conjure images of a hot, sun-drenched beach, but it turns out that the happiest people in the world actually live in frigid temperatures, swim in icy waters, and pay high taxes. Today, we will talk about top 10 happiest countries on the planet to travel. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out any of our videos. 10. New Zealand. New Zealand is an affluent country with magnificent landscapes that have been well preserved. The pace of life is significantly slower in New Zealand, and residents value their holidays and weekends. New Zealand offers some of the world's top social welfare systems. Furthermore, the country is full of peace and tranquility. With amazing trails, hiking, skiing, skydiving, water activities, and so much more, it's practically impossible to get bored in New Zealand. 9. Israel. A strong social network and support from family and friends is an important reason why Israel is a happy country. Israel is increasingly entrepreneurial and retains a high level of social solidarity while demonstrating progressive tolerance and acceptance. Israel has a stable economy, a long life expectancy, great health care, and a strong social and family framework that provides a sense of security and connection to its citizens. Friends and family are very important, and Israelis prioritize spending quality time with them. There's the sea, archaeology, history, wonderful food, and a population made up of people from all around the world. 8. Norway. Norway ranks exceptionally well in terms of its GDP. The country also fares well in the social support category and the life expectancy one. Another area where the country excels is in the freedom to make life choices category. In Norway, students are less stressful compared to most of other countries. They have grading system and not marks and percentages. School children are encouraged to learn team spirit instead of stressful competitive spirit. Norway has one of the best education systems in the world. And the best thing is education at all levels, including higher education, is free in Norway. Almost 1/3 of the Norwegians are postgraduates. 7. Sweden. It is in the list of happiest countries in the world. Either way, it is the best place to live or travel. People actually enjoy living there. Some factors to this are because of things like the economy, climate, waste sustainability, land uses, life expectancy, and the quality of life. Sweden is a mixed economy, and the whole country's GDP is $558.9 billion USD. So, this means that in Sweden, the government tries to end poverty by taking control of all the major resources, and major industries are bound by the government, but that remaining are privately owned, and all the main decisions are made by the government, but others are made purely off of private ownership. So the majority of the people in Sweden are living first world lives. Sweden's benefits are the best in the world. They include 5 weeks of paid vacations, 480 parental leave for each child, and for most days they even get 80% of their salaries. Money is a big part of happiness, and the more money people have, the more they can enhance the experience they get in a lifetime. 6. Luxembourg. Luxembourg ranks in the top countries of the world in terms of GDP per capita, which is the individual factor with the strongest influence on the country's place among the 10 happiest countries in the world. With a population under 600,000, this small country offers high salaries and a strong social security system to help its citizens after retirement. But before you jump to the conclusion that money is actually buying happiness in Luxembourg, the country has many other perks that have nothing to do with cash, including the great healthcare system and excellent work-life balance, probably due to the mandatory 5 weeks of vacation time. Luxembourg offers an excellent quality of life for natives and expats alike. A truly cosmopolitan country with a long tradition of welcoming residents from abroad, it is a great place to live and raise a family, as well as to build an international career. 5. Netherlands. Canal-lined cities, fields of tulips, and Kinderdijk windmills are just some of the things that spring to mind when picturing the Netherlands. Famed for its cultural capital, Amsterdam, this nation is a huge draw for lovers of art and history. But don't sleep on the green valleys or stunning national parks. The Netherlands has the highest percentage of adults in part-time employment. Flexible hours, as well as a more flexible approach to the work-life balance in general, may well make people living in Holland happier. Women in Holland recently gained the right to cut back hours without consequences from their employers. This may also be raising levels of happiness. With so much to explore in the Netherlands, it's an obvious candidate for the top 10 happiest countries to travel and explore in the world. 4. Switzerland. Switzerland consistently ranks among the happiest countries in the world, and for good reason. The high GDP per capita, social support, and low corruption levels instate a feeling of trust in its citizens. But Switzerland is also far from being just a country of banks, high-end watches, and chocolate. Although we are confident that chocolate contributes a lot to a person's happiness. With the breathtaking Alps covering about 60% of the country and access to more than 1,500 lakes, the Swiss are never too far from a relaxing escape in the mountains or an idyllic getaway by the water. 3. Iceland. Iceland is one of the happiest countries in the world. Its people are tough and resilient, but they are also genuinely kind. Long winters and harsh weather may make living conditions a challenge, but the Icelandic people are incredibly cheerful and optimistic. Iceland is the most sparsely populated country in Europe, with a population of just over 350,000 people. Icelandic people are one great big family and are often distantly related to one another. This is so common that the government has a unique resource where the locals can double-check they aren't related to each other before they start dating. Crime levels in Iceland are extremely low, especially violent crime. There are only around 150 prisoners in Iceland, and there have been less than 40 murders in the whole country in the last 20 years. Violent crime is so unusual that the police force does not carry firearms. 2. Denmark. Denmark is ranked among the happiest countries in the world. According to a variety of studies and surveys, the Danes are so satisfied with the country that they're able to confidently say that they're living happy lives. Denmark, as a whole, is a peaceful country. There are little to no internal conflicts here, as well as very few troubles against other nations. In a hassle-free place like this, it's no wonder that Denmark is one of the happiest countries in the world. Denmark also boasts a stable job market and a good economy. Even after the global pandemic, the country has retained its one-digit unemployment rate at 3.6%. With so many opportunities for well-earning and stable professions, it's to be expected that people who live here will be happy. 1. Finland. Finland come out in the top spot in the list. Pipping countries like Denmark, Switzerland, and Iceland to the post, Finland has emerged triumphant. This is naturally an excellent result for the country and shows just what a great place it is to live. Finland is one of the best places on the planet for natural beauty. With masses of pristine forest and an abundance of crystal-clear lakes, and the wildlife they support, Finland is beautiful. When you also add low pollution levels and clean air, it is clear what Finland has to offer its citizens. Many believe that it is this natural beauty that makes it such a great place to be. Being surrounded by nature and getting out into it has long been known to help us feel happier, as there is so much to see and do outdoors in Finland. It is no wonder people here are so positive. Thank you for watching. If you liked our video, then hit the subscribe button to never miss out any of our videos. See you next time.